Younger Mim, hand and number is completely up to you. This point doesn't really matter. I'm gonna ask you to win 23 for this one. So let's get to it. The position you gotta make it is gonna be power forward. You gotta be a 6'6", and then you gotta go 265 on the weight. Now, to go alongside that, you also have to have 7'1" wingspan. If you don't do these things, it will mess up. When you're doing these rare builds, you kind of have to copy it exactly how I'm explaining it. Now, next, if you want to make it, we gotta have 75 close shot. We gotta have 73 driving layup, and to go alongside that, you have a 90 driving dunk. All right, next, when it comes to the mid range, we're gonna be putting our mid range up pretty high. We actually gonna have an 88 mid range. This is gonna be another thing that you're gonna be raising in the builder. So if you don't want to wait to the end, I'll tell you right now, what you gotta do is raise 90 driving dunk to a 93. So you're gonna have an 83, a 90, and a 93. Simple as that. Now, to go alongside all that, so yes, you do have to have 10 cap breakers. 87, 88, and then to go alongside that, we're gonna actually have a 68 speed with ball. Now, to go alongside all this, you're gonna have pretty low speed with ball, but if you think about it, you are gonna have lightning launch, and you will have a Zion Williamson dribble style. You actually have pretty good amount of dribble animations with this ball handle. You're gonna be able to get a lot of the good pass styles. You're gonna be able to shoot at a pretty solid level with the mid-range and 3-ball you have, and you are gonna be able to get contact dunks and a 93 driving dunk with posterizer gold and Russell Westbrook. So you're gonna have pretty much, for the most part, the first 3 tiers pretty good for a power forward. Now, to go alongside all that, you're gonna have an 87 perimeter defense, and then to go alongside that, you're only gonna have a 60 steal. That's the balance you're gonna have. Now, interior defense, you're gonna have an 88, and then on the block, you're gonna have a 78. Now, to go alongside that, this is where it kind of does get a little wild. You are gonna have an 85 here, and you're not just gonna have an 85 there, you're gonna have an 85 here. So, and then you're gonna have an 80 speed, a 76 agility, and an 85 strength. Then to go alongside that, you will have an 80. I guess the post control rolls on somehow, but I might have to lower that. Okay, the post control and the layup rolls. So that was kind of holding me back. But yeah, then you go end it off with an 80 vertical. I think that's because I rose the ball handle or the speed of ball too high on accident, trying to go through the build, making sure I got everything right. But the build comes out as, I'm not gonna lie, I can see this being like a Zion build, an all-around star. So if you actually want to have an all-around star build, here you go. So that's honestly a really rare name as well. Now, for video references, we're gonna do all this. We're gonna make the build. I'm gonna put them in the heat like I do all my builds.